Hi everybody, I want to install a replacement gear set for the Danchee Ridgerock, and I've been trying to take it off without any guide really. So this is the rear one and it's tripping. I tried to take off all of the screws on this area only, kind of make a map of how it looks on here, but it's not coming off. I think I need to take this off somehow, because I tried to pry it off on the seam here and it's still not coming off. So I think it goes inside, then you can take it off. So, and this thing is like $20, $21 I got from eBay, from Liquid RC. Thank you, Liquid RC in New Hampshire. So keep watching. Thank you. Okay, so after I take off the bottom part, I take off the bigger screws here, and then the top I flipped it and did the top some bolts, and I also undo this cap here, which was held in by the smaller rods here. So after that, you can pull it out carefully, and you'll see these little pins. You slide it out, which will go inside, like right here. There's a little slot on both sides, and I was still not able to pry it open at the seam, so I tried to pull this out because this was going in. So you pull it out and you pull this out. Most likely I'll have to undo this one so it doesn't break. If I can do it without that, then I'll do that, and we'll see next. So this thing does come out. Just pull it straight out and left, and we'll see if it's gonna pop up. After that, I'm gonna work on my other project, which is this one. All you have to do is try to use a thinner flat screwdriver. Try to go wedge it in between the seam here, and just pry a little bit at a time all around. So it's out, and I think the issue is this gear over here. You can see you barely have teeth comparatively with the new ones. They're more pronounced. And this is barely, it's almost flat. So we'll change it. Let's see. So I saw a real factory defect here. So like from factory, it won't allow it to go flush in. So I'm just gonna shave it off with my razor blade. So I have already put the new parts into this axle. The reason I wasn't able to make a video of it was my hand was just full of grease. I had to put marine grease on it because sometimes I run it through water. Just want to keep everything sort of protected. But basically, these are the older gears, which are basically worn out to flat almost. And things to note: when you take it out of here, there's this gear over here that sits right there, and then this would be across. But basically, you can slide all these bearings out if you want to, and it also separates on this part over here, which is made of this and this together. So when you put it together, it can click like so. Okay, now the holes over here is held by small screws. There's 4 over here, and you just screw it right there. That's the black screws right there. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I just grease it up on the inside. Inside this thing, there is this thing here, and at the end, if you see the 2 grooves on both ends, basically there's a small piston, or just a small metal, 2 of them over here, and this thing with the 2 metals would go inside this part here. So the metal will go inside here, 2 of them, and it kind of locks in over here, and it's even tighter with the 4 screws. So just make sure you don't mistake where the bearings are or where it's facing. So yeah, hopefully the next video will be all together. I'm gonna put some more grease over here. Yeah. Hey, Ellie. I have push from the back.